everybody, how are you? Welcome to my channel. I'm Lindsay. Today we're going to do a classical Pilates workout. No equipment needed. Just going to kind of go through it. A little bit of a faster pace, but if anything doesn't work for your body, just skip it and move on. All right, so we're going to start laying down on our back with our legs straight. So straighten them all the way out. Arms are going to be up overhead. You're going to squeeze your legs together. You can point your toes. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to roll your head up and reach those arms towards your feet as you leave your feet on the ground. So just feel your ribs tucked down. And then roll back down and lift up. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, roll up to about your bra line and reach and relax back down. Use your breath. So exhale as you roll up and inhale as you come back down. 2 more like this. And last one. Only hold up as long as you're still exhaling. Good. On this next one, we're going to lift our right leg about 4 to 6 inches. So you're going to inhale, exhale, roll up the same amount and lift that right leg up just a tiny bit. And then roll back down. Let's do the left leg. Inhale, exhale, roll up, lift the left leg up. And breathe. Inhale down, exhale up. Feel your shoulders lift up off the mat. Your rib tucks down into your hips and reach those legs. 2 more both sides. Warming up our core. Last one, both sides. Oops, I lifted my leg before I rolled up. Roll up first. Exhale, roll up, and then lift. Good. Now we're going to try our 100, lifting both legs. So we're going to inhale, exhale, nod your chin, roll up, lift those legs, point those toes, and pump. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that does not feel right, you can come back to chair-like and pump from here. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two more cycles of breath. Last one. Good. Go ahead and roll everything back down. Reach your arms away from your toes to pretend someone's pulling on your ankles and pulling on your wrists. Good. Then we're going to have our arms up overhead, flex the toes for our roll up. Inhale, exhale, nod that chin, slowly roll up. When you come up to a sitting position, you're rounding forward, so continue to round your spine. And then tuck your pelvis and roll back down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale. Squeeze those legs at the hardest part. Inhale as you come back down, rolling down. 3 more. Two more. And last one. Lay all the way back down. Put your hands down by your side. Let's prepare for rollover. Hands are going to be down onto the mat, palms down. Use them for a nice wide base through your back. So to start, push those arms down into the mat. Feel your upper back and triceps turn on. Squeeze the legs together as you lift them up overhead. Reach them up and bring them parallel to the floor. Now you're going to flex your toes towards your shins and then lift the legs up and slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. When your tailbone hits, point those toes away, lift them up and over. Breathe, flex those toes, lift up and point, and then slowly roll down with control from your spine and release those legs. Lift them up and over. Use those arms. lift the legs up. Breathe. Notice how I have plenty of space between my chin and my chest when I lift my legs up and over. I use my core to roll down and extend those legs. 2 more. Breathe, lift up, straighten those legs, roll down through your spine. Slow and controlled. You're going to need to use the back of the arms and the upper back. Last one. And roll all the way down. And relax. Good. Flex those toes, arms up overhead for 1 roll up. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll up. Come up to a sitting position. You're going to bring both knees into your chest. Heels together, knees apart. Tuck that pelvis. Roll back to your bra line and roll up, rolling like a ball. So you want to do this without using momentum. So don't push your legs away from you to roll up. Tuck the pelvis to initiate the roll. And then pull that waistband back to come up to a sitting position. 2 more. Last one. Stay up tall. Take your left hand to your right knee. Right hand stays at the ankle. Pull the right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg long and roll back. Elbows are wide. Pull it in. 3, 2, 1. And switch. 3, 2, 1. And switch. Reach your bottom leg long as you pull the top knee in towards your chest. So you want to feel your hamstrings and your glutes turn on as you extend that leg away. Pull both knees into your chest, elbows wide, stay up in that lift. Inhale. As you exhale, extend the arms and legs away. Don't drop the torso. And then swoop around and give them a hug. Exhale, extend those arms away. Squeeze the legs together and then bring them in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Bring those knees in, right leg up to the sky, left leg away. Turn on hamstrings and glutes in that bottom leg. Pull the top leg towards you. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1. You're up in that lift. Your back is helping you when your arms are connected to your leg, but your core has to stay there as you switch. Reach the bottom leg long. 1 more, both sides. Last one. Both legs up to the sky. Squeeze them together, hands behind your head. You're going to slowly drop those legs and lift them up. Find a range that works for you. If your legs go too far down and your lower back arches, that's too low. Squeeze the legs together. 2 more. Last one. Bend those knees, twist your torso, extend the right leg, twist to the left. Switch sides like bicycle, but we're twisting our torso, shoulder to the knee, not the elbow. And breathe. 2 more, both sides, slow and controlled. Push your bottom elbow down into the mat. Last one. Good. Relax everything down. Flex those toes. Inhale. Exhale for a roll up. Nod the chin. Squeeze the legs. Come on up. Good. Separate those legs to the width of your mat. You're going to have your fingertips inside your legs. Flex the toes towards you. Push your legs down. Don't push just your calves down and just push your knees down. Push your heel, your calf, your thighs, and your butt all down into the mat. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, reach those arms forward. Pull that belly button back behind you. And then stack your spine and sit tall. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Keep those legs pushing down. Only reach as far as you can pull back behind you. Last one. Good. You're going to try to lift both legs at the same time. As you lean back slightly, lift both legs up, extend them up, and hold. Breathe. Try to hold in front of your legs. You can tuck your pelvis under. Oh, don't roll back yet, but feel that core have to turn on. That's what we need to initiate here. So you're going to tuck the pelvis under, roll back to your bra line, and then come up to a sitting position. You're going to tuck under, roll back, and come up. Notice I don't roll anywhere near my neck. I stop at my bra line. 2 more. Come from your center. Tuck that pelvis. If rolling is not for you today, you just stand up and balance, or not stand up, you sit up and balance. One last one. I feel like I'm rolling back a little bit. Good, bend those D's down. I'm going to scoot my butt forward. You're going to, with control, lay all the way down. Arms along your side, palms down. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to squeeze those legs together. Lift them up towards our right shoulder. I have space between my chin and my chest. Tip them over to the left. Roll down right on the left side of my spine. All the way down to my tailbone hits. Extend the legs long. Lift them right up to the left. And then switch them over to the right. And roll down right along my right spine. So while I'm rolling down the center, I just have the smallest tilt to the side. I'm going to twist over to the left and roll down. It's not this crazy tilt where you're rolling down your whole side obliques. You're rolling just a hair off to the side of your spine. Still rolling pretty center. You're just tipped a tiny bit. One more, both sides. Breathing. Last one. Good. Roll those legs all the way down. Flex those toes. One roll up to get up. Inhale. Exhale. Nod the chin. Slowly roll up. Squeeze the legs. Come up to a sitting position. You're going to separate those legs to the width of your mat. We're going to do our saw. Push those legs down. Lift those arms up. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, twist. Reach your hand towards your pinky toe. Backhand back away and saw it off. 3, 2, 1, and sit tall. Come to center. Twist to the other direction. Round down. So you're pulling your belly button back as you're reaching that arm forward. Very similar to what we did with spine stretch, but this time we're doing it at an angle and we're twisting our torso. I'm still keeping my hip points up. I'm still pulling my, lifting my torso. Good, and come center and twist the other side and reach. So I'm pulling my belly button back as I reach that arm forward. 2 more. Exhale and reach. Come tall. Last one. And sit tall. Good. You're going to roll over onto your belly. Release the toes so that they lay flat on the ground. Hands are right next to your armpit. Forehead is on the mat, head in line with the spine. You're going to tuck your pelvis, push the tops of your feet down so that your lower half is connected. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, bring your hip points with you as you push up through your upper back. You're only going to go as far as you can comfortably go. We're not sinking into our lower back. And rest back down. Inhale, exhale, push the floor away. Bring your hip points with you. So the difference between bringing them with you and not is this is not what we want to do. We're not sinking into our lower back and just arching there. You want to lift up with those hip points, push to the tops of your feet so that you feel right here lift with you and you can feel your core turn on. One more like this. Now you can either stay like this or you're going to activate the back of the legs even more, and as you push up, you hold, release the hands, and lift the legs. So you're turning on that whole back side, rolling through your front side, lifting the legs as the head goes down, dropping the legs as the head comes up. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good. Go ahead and lean back into a child's pose. Breathe. Go ahead and come onto your belly again. You're going to put your forearms onto the mat underneath you. Shoulders are right over your elbows. Hands are in a fist right onto the ground. So right to start, push through those forearms. So you're going to lift that back up. Don't let it sink down to the ground. Don't see how low your chest can go. Push through those arms. Now pull those elbows back. They're going to go just half an inch, if that, but it should turn on your upper body. Take your right leg, kick your own butt. 3, 2, 1, and extend. Left leg. 3, 2, 1, and extend. Keep switching. And as you do, keep your torso solid. Your hip points are lifted again because our pelvis is tilted just a tiny bit towards our feet. We're kicking our own butt, working those hamstrings, but also have our whole core on so that we're not rocking and rolling. One more, both sides. Last one. Good. Relax all the way down. Release those hands so that they're back behind you up on your bra line as high as you can go. Connect a finger or two right here. You're going to kick your own butt. 3, 2, 1. And when you extend those legs, extend those arms, push the feet into the floor and lift up. Put your head down to the opposite cheek. Go ahead and kick. 3, 2, 1, and extend. Go ahead and come down. 3, 2, 1, and extend. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Use those hamstrings we just warmed up. And then extend from that upper back. Last one. 3, 2, 1, and extend. Good. Hands onto the floor. Push back into that child's pose position. Breathe. Go ahead and lift your fingertips up and it'll get into your upper back just a little bit more. Good. We're going to come up to a kneeling position. This is where I always go off camera, so I apologize. I'm going to try and stay as much as I can on here. Arms are going to come up to the sky. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, drop the arms, hinge back at the knees, lean back, and then lead with your pelvis and come up to a tall kneeling. Exhale as you lean back. This is called thigh stretch. Ooh, feel those thighs work. And then come back up. Mentally pull your knees in together right here. So you're pulling into those knees as you lift up. 2 more. Last one. Strong torso, straight line through your knees up to your shoulders. Go ahead and lay onto your back. Feet onto the ground, laying down, arms down by your side, feet hip width apart. We're going to do some bridges. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, tilt that pelvis, press to your feet, and lift up to the sky. When you're up here, do you feel a nice strong connection between your arms across your upper back and down your other arm? I hope you do. Push those arms in if you do not. Slowly roll through your spine from your upper back, your middle back, your lower back, your tailbone, and then release. And do it again. Inhale, exhale, tilt the pelvis, press through those feet, and lift up. Take note if your feet are evenly pushing onto the floor. Try not to roll out or in, and slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. On this next one, we're going to hold it up. We're going to inhale, exhale, tilt the pelvis, press all the way up. Hold it up. Take your right leg, push your right leg all the way away from you along the floor, then point the toe and lift it up. Flex the toes, drop the heel. Point the toe, lift it up. Now while you do this, don't lift or lower your hips. Lock them in, your rib cage is down, your pubic bone is up, and you're moving that right leg by pointing that toe and lifting, flexing, and dropping. 2 more like this. Last one. Bend that knee, put that foot down, keep those arms long. Take the left leg, reach it long along the floor, point the toe, lift it up. Flex and drop it down, point, lift it up. Flex and drop, point, and lift. Flex, drop, point, lift. Keep going right like this. Keep the hips solid and don't drop them down. Breathing. 2 more. Last one. Bend that knee, plant it, and then roll through that spine. Good. Go ahead and bring the knees to your chest. Give them a little hug. Wiggle back and forth. And breathe. All right. We are going to lift our hips back up in that bridge. We're going to hold it here. Keep our hips solid. You're going to lift the right knee up towards your chest, keeping the same bend in your knee. Put it back down. Lift your left knee up towards your chest and put it down. Now, as you do, don't lose your hips. Don't lose your core. Use your breath to march. Breathe. Now, if lifting that knee all the way up to your chest is too much, just shift your weight right here. This is a great exercise in itself. Breathe. 1 more, both sides. Both feet connected. Slowly roll through your spine all the way down. Extend those legs out. Lift the arms up to the sky. Squeeze them together for a teaser. We're going to inhale, exhale, nod your chin, look towards your feet, lift the legs. Woo! As you come up, try and have arms parallel to your legs. Hold it here, and then tuck your pelvis and roll all the way down. Inhale, Exhale, nod the chin, look at the toes, lift the legs up, hold them up, arms parallel to the legs, and then slowly roll back down. On this next one, we're going to hold it up. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, look at the toes, lift up. Good. You're going to lift your arms straight in line with your spine, roll that torso down, and then drop the legs. Inhale, exhale, look at the toes, lift up. Whew. Lift the arms in line with your ears. Now roll your upper body down and then drop your lower body. One last one. Exhale, lift up, look at those toes, lift. Lift the arms in line with your ears. Whew. Roll down. It's crazy how just lifting those arms makes it so much harder. Breathe. Do we have a different variation? We do. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, look at the feet, lift up. Good. You're going to take your right leg, both legs, you're going to separate them and draw circles. Whew. Small, the size of softballs to basketballs. One more, squeeze them together, slowly roll through the spine and roll down. Inhale, exhale, back up. Teaser mania. Drop the legs down, out, and up. So reverse the direction of the circles. Squeeze them together and roll down. Whew. Pretend someone's pulling on your ankles and your wrists and just reach your body apart. Feel a nice little stretch. Good. Go ahead and roll onto your side. Your back and your butt up against the back of the mat. Feet towards the front of the mat. You're going to push your bottom leg down to the floor. Hips are stacked. You're going to lift that top leg up, flex, and pull it down. Point, lift, flex, and down. Breathing. Whew, recovering from those teasers. Two more. Last one. Hold that leg down, point it forward. Keep it flexed as you pull it forward. 3, 2, 1. Point and pull it back. 3, 2, 1. Flex and pull it forward. Point and pull it back. Flex forward. Point back, all the while keeping this leg at hip height. One more forward and back. Hold that leg back. Draw circles with that leg. Circles like you're drawing with your toe. And reverse directions. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend those knees in. Go ahead and switch sides. Keep your butt and your shoulder up against the back of your mat. Feet towards the front of your mat. Hips are stacked. Bottom leg pushing down. Point the top toe. Lift it up. Flex. Pull it down. Point. Lift. Flex. Down. Breathing. Keep pushing. It's nice to have some familiarity to exercises. So if you've done some of my classes, I try and keep them kind of similar because that's where I've seen the most growth is by following this classical series and really pushing your body to understand those exercises. Hold it down, twist the leg forward, pull it forward, 3, 2, 1, point and pull it back. And really try to do that exercise just 1% better each time you do it. And you get stronger and stronger without even really knowing it. Because 1% is a tiny bit. So when I first started this, I'd see people, or I myself would arch my back and pull, and I'm like, I don't know how not to do that. But the more you do it, the more you realize my hips need to stay stacked, my core needs to turn on. I'm only pulling my leg forward as far as I can keep my torso on. On this next one, we're going to hold our leg back. Hold it back, draw circles with your toe. So it does all come together if you keep working at it. And reverse directions. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to lay onto our back. Come on up to a tall sitting. Hands are behind us. We're going to squeeze our legs together, lift them towards our right shoulder, and extend them out to the right. Bend them in and down. Lift them to the left shoulder and extend them to the left and in and down. Now when you do this, squeeze your legs together, right here, squeeze them, and then bend them in. So your core is working and those legs are working. One more, both sides like this. In, lift, squeeze. Keep both legs directly next to each other so one toe isn't larger or isn't farther away than the other. Good. Now we're going to put it together. You're going to lift those knees up, extend those legs, keep them long as you drop them down, lift them up to the left. Drop them down, lift them up to the right. Down to the left. Ideally, you would not have your elbows bent like I do. And one last one. Actually, I think we got to make it back to make it even. Come on. Woo! Good. Roll over onto your belly. So that worked your hip flexors a little too, right? You're probably feeling that. That's where swimming comes in. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart. Head is on the mat in line with your spine. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, lift your arms and legs all the way up like you're free falling from a parachute. And breathe. And then relax back down. Inhale. Exhale. Lift everything up. Breathe. Really try to stretch those hips by lifting and squeezing the glutes and hamstrings. And back down. On this next one, we're going to hold it up. Exhale. Lift up. Hold it up. And pump those arms. Alternate right and left. Breathe. I don't understand why we call this swimming, because in reality, nobody swims like this. If you swim like this, you're drowning. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back into child's pose. Whew. Breathing. You guys are doing awesome. Hopefully you're feeling wonderful. Come now into plank position. So flip those toes under. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Feet are hip width apart. Your core is up and in. We're going to breathe. You're going to lift your right leg up from that glute and hamstring and put it back down. Lift the left leg up from that glute and hamstring. You can point the toe and bring it down. Lift the right leg up and down. Left leg. One more time, both sides. Last one. Good. Go ahead and come on down to your knees. Roll over to the other side. So your bottom is down now. We're going to do the reverse. We're going to start with tabletop first. So bend those knees. Feet are hip width apart. Hands are a little wider than shoulder width. I like my my fingers pointed towards my butt. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips up all the way up to the sky so you're in a nice flat tabletop position. And then come back down. 2 more like this. Exhale, lift, and inhale back down. Last one, lift. Feel your back body work and come down. Now you can stay with that, or you can extend both legs, squeeze them together. Inhale, exhale, lift that back body up. Squeeze through your hamstrings and your glutes, and then back down. 2 more. Whole back body. Exhale, lift. And back down. Last one. Breathe. And back down. Bend those knees in. Bring them in underneath you. Come up into your T. We're going to tip over to the right. Extend the left leg out. Your right knee is underneath your right hip. You're going to lift that, flex the left toes, lift up and down, up and down. Small movement, 4 to 6 inches. 2. Good. Point that toe, draw small circles. Have control with your torso and your pelvis. Reverse directions. 3, 2, pull that knee in, come up to that T, switch over to the other side. Extend that right leg, flex that foot, lift it up and down, up and down. 4, 3, 2, good. Point that toe, draw small circles. Breathe. 3, 2, reverse. We've got this. 4, 3, 2, good. Come on up to center, sit onto your butt. We're going to do seal. So if you are not ready for seal yet, go back to rolling like a ball. But if you can do seal, you're going to put your hands in between and grab your ankles. So your knees are going to be out a little farther, but your heels are still connected, toes apart. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, tuck that pelvis under, roll back, find where you can hold, tap, 3, 2, 1, and then roll back up and sit tall, 3, 2, 1. Tuck, roll back, find where you can hold, 3, 2, 1, and roll back up, and 3, 2, 1. This is that 1% better. I could never hold back here. And one of my favorite Pilates teachers said, you can't tap the heels until you can balance and hold back there with your core. And it was one of those things where I kept saying, how? How do you make that happen? But the more you practice, whether it's rolling like a ball, open leg rocker, tipping that pelvis back and forth, the more it comes together. I didn't do seal for months. I did not do this actual exercise for months because I didn't think I was ready for it. But I did all the other ones. And then I came back to this and it was almost effortless. I mean, not effortless, but you know what I mean. Go ahead and relax for a second. It was amazing how it all came together. So aim to be 1% better. That's all you need to aim to be, okay? Let's go ahead and stretch, actually. One last work stretch. This one's one of my favorites, my side bends. So you're gonna put your right foot in front, left foot back. We're gonna put our left hand instead of our forearm down onto the ground. You're gonna push to your feet as you lift those hips. Reach up and over, reach that top arm over and as long as you can. Dip those hips back down and press back up again. Exhale, push through those feet, lift up and over, feel that side stretch as you work the bottom side and back down. Last one, exhale, lift up and reach. And then come back down and switch. Feet onto the other side. Your top foot's in front, the back foot is back. Right hand is onto the ground. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, push through those feet, lift those hips up, reach the top arm up over and long. Dip those hips back down. Exhale, lift right back up again. And back down. Last one, lift and reach. And back down. Good. Come into center, legs however is comfortable. Let's take a nice deep breath. Just inhale and exhale. On this next one, we're going to stop at the top. We're going to grab our wrist, reach up and over. And then come to center, grab the other side, reach up and over. Release those arms, one last deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you feel 1% better because I'm sure you got 1% better in this video. Let me know in the comments how you felt, what you loved, what you hated, and have a wonderful day. See ya.